Have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, this would be way better in 480p resolution and with terrible sound quality? Well, you might just be cut out for VHS tape collecting in 2024. I'm the problem. I have started collecting VHS tapes. Why am I obsessed with now collecting these movies in a very inferior format? There's no doubt about it. It is an inferior format to what is available right now. Why am I doing it? Why are people collecting VHS tapes? Well, I think in order to answer that, we're gonna go to an expert. Fade out. Fade me to the expert. Wow, 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 wow. Today we're traveling to Vicious Video, a retro collectible store in Adelaide, Australia, that specifically focuses on old school formats such as Laserdisc, DVD, but especially VHS tapes. Just take a look at this place. It's like a true blast from the past. It's a museum, a mixture of preservation and obsession. I decided to ask the owner, Daniel Cross, why he thinks people are collecting VHS tapes, especially in this modern age of streaming services and the ever-increasing digital landscape of media.
G'day, Daniel Cross from Vicious Video. We're in Charles Street Plaza, Adelaide, South Australia. I reckon on the floor there'll probably be about 700 to 800 tapes. The easiest answer for me would be that people want original releases. You know, for films that they love or films that they grew up on, it's important to them to hunt down and find an original release. Same you could say for a book collector, a record collector. Tape heads are no different. They want to get the tapes that matter to them. They're willing to part with some extra dollars for it because they want that in their life. They want to show to their friends or the family or just to themselves, you know, this item on the shelf matters. You know, it may not be ludicrous HD, but this is the way this baby came into the world. No two collectors are the same. They have different reasons. They display tapes differently. Some are labelless. Some will just hunt down anything on a particular label. Some just want epic, awesome covers. Some people just want the movies that are missing from their directors, like slabs. So you're always going to have those sort of people. But in terms of a trend, nothing beats the horror trend. That's just a solid continuing trend that just, doesn't seem to be phasing out. What else? What else is there? I don't really know if there's any pattern in the game. If I knew there was a pattern, I'd be better off in business. Not only do we have collectors that will do that on all sort of formats, but there is collectors out there that will hunt down releases from all over the world. They want all the different releases. I've seen Texas Chainsaw guys go to ridiculous levels to hunt down that exotic European release or Australian release. We've got a dude in the UK who's just obsessed with Wraith, and you know, he's a boy after my own heart. I can't blame him. I'm actually entirely jealous of him, but he gets every release of the Wraith. And if it came out on DVD or Blu-ray, I'm sure he's going to hunt them down too. So we're really just demonstrating or showing people what we're obsessed about. We're showing people a snippet of the inside of our lives. Do your research on a tape before you plunge and buy. Sometimes, you know, a too good to be true deal is going to be exactly that. eBay, you know, has a lot of cobwebs and shady little creatures hiding in corners. Always ask questions, ask if the tape plays back, get close-up pics. See, you know, there's a big trend of proper collectors who always ask for a reverse side photo of the slicks, you know, because they'll check to see if there's mold on the underside that's going to seep through into the onto the cover. So yeah, if you're going to make an investment in an expensive sort of tape in your life, be patient and be kind in the game. If you can be friendly with people that you're dealing with, even if you get burnt, even if you get You know, if you miss out, somebody else bids before you, just keep things civil, because there's always going to be a time where that person is going to have something that you want. So don't ever burn a bridge. Absolutely, yeah. I think both is true. I think DVD will absolutely have its place for retro collectors in time. Tapes, I think, will increase. Some tapes will definitely increase. The trend has been that for the last 20, 30 years in the game. You only have to look back for eBay sales from 5, 6 years ago to see how unbelievably affordable a lot of horror tapes were in that period. So yes, I think as long as the tape is well looked after, still in great condition, playable, there's no reason why it can't go up. This one is an extremely rare second-gen release of Halloween. The original release on media is a pretty demure looking product. It's cool, and it's got a lot of, like, you know, nostalgia attached to it, but it's pretty much a board, this same picture, but boarded with a white cover. It's a lot smaller. Halloween is just block type. And this Sundowner release that came out a couple of years afterwards really upped the game. And yeah, this is one that you do not come across too often, but it's super sought after for collectors, yeah.
How much is it?
I'm asking 1.6. That's mainly because I want to keep it around for a while, but if you come hit me up with a reasonable offer, I'll be listening.
Oh, and we are back. Thank you so much to Vicious Video for inviting me into their store and letting me know a little bit about how they believe the landscape of VHS collecting is changing and why people are collecting and purchasing these tapes. I'm gonna take you through some of my favorite tapes in my collection. The first one is this copy of Alien, the original science fiction masterpiece. I'm so glad that I have this in my collection. It's just a classic piece of cinema, in my opinion. Next we have Evil Dead, the OG Evil Dead. This tape apparently was released as part of a promotional campaign for the Evil Dead video game. It says here, not for resale. Yeah, just cool to have like this fun little re-release promotional item. Next, I have the original Reanimator. I love the hell out of this movie. And this actually has a sticker that says banned in Queensland. So Australia, where I'm from, we are very well known for banning things. And Queensland particularly banned a lot of movies. So it's really cool that this was used as a promotional strategy to advertise the movie. Next up, we have Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil, in this really cool red case. This movie, again, a lot of nostalgia for me, especially being a teenager. And then finally, Street Trash. This movie is just a crazy body horror, body melting piece of guerrilla filmmaking from New York. I'd love to do like a whole video on this movie, but Street Trash, really cool that I own this tape. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my tapes and taking a trip with me to Vicious Video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I'm trying to grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers by the middle of next year. And yeah, just keep collecting physical media, continue to be creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.